Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's volleyball game in Hinckley between the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars and the Wrenshall Wrens. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's game between these two teams. Of course, this game will be on 100.9 FM instead of 106.5 or AM 1350. Due to the Packers playing tonight, if you were listening to the morning show, I misannounced that it was going to be on 106.5 due to the fact that I was still, I'm still in remorse from yesterday's loss that the Vikings took in Arizona, so I totally forgot about the Green Bay Packer game on 106.5 this evening. So instead, this game will be on 100.9 FM. Also streaming live online at WCMPradio.com. So no worries, you can still catch this game, and you'll probably hear me announce it a couple of times if you watch this game on WCMPradio.com. And if you are watching this on WCMPradio.com, you know people who are in their cars and want to listen, or they're at home they want to listen because they cannot watch for some reason, just let them know that, hey, it's on 100.9 FM instead of 106.5. Again, Wrenshall and Hinckley-Finlayson going at it here tonight. Let's start with the visiting Wrenshall Wrens. They come into this game at 3-3. They won their first 3 games of the season by only losing two sets, in those 3 games. They won against Lakeview Christian, Silver Bay, and Moose Lake Willow River. They lost 1 set against Lakeview Christian Academy and Moose Lake Willow River. They have lost 3 straight besides the tournament that they played on Saturday, September 11th. They have lost 3 straight regular season games to Cromwell Wright, Duluth Marshall, and Carleton. They lost to Cromwell Wright 3-1 and also to Duluth Marshall. Then they did not win a set against Carleton. Looking on the side of the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, they come into this game at 2-3. They won their first game against Moose Lake Willow River 3-2. Then they lost 3 straight to Morrow Pine City and Rush City. They almost defeated Pine City in what was a very good back-and-forth matchup between those two teams. Pine City won the first one handedly. Then Hinckley-Finlayson came back, won the second set. Third set was again all Pine City, but then in the fourth set, Hinckley-Finlayson came back from a 10-point deficit to win the fourth set and make it a 5th set, but unfortunately Hinckley-Finlayson would fall there in that 5th set. Then they just won against Ogilvie this past Thursday. They won that one 3-1, so they are back on the winning side of things and look to get another one here tonight against the Wrenshall Wrens, who come into this one at 500 at 3-3. Again, just a reminder, this game will be on 100.9 FM instead of 106.5 due to the Packers game tonight. So remind everybody there. Of course, if you're watching online as well, you can be sure to tune in. Just go to WCMPradio.com, click on the sports tab, or hover over it rather, then go to broadcast schedule and click on the game you'd like to watch. So we're going to get our national anthem, our starting lineups, and when we come back, we'll be set for volleyball. You're listening to Volleyball, of course, on WCMP.
Summer is winding down, but you're likely busier than ever. At Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, it's about making life easier, better, with great water. Whether it's city or well, say goodbye to hard water and orange rust stains. Enjoy spotless dishes, fluffy laundry, and purified drinking water, all by using 0 electricity and on-demand efficiency. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. Schedule your free water analysis today at ConnecticutMN.com.
Score! Froggy's is the place to be on game day, because they've got free drawings for prizes every quarter for Minnesota football games. Located in beautiful downtown Pine City, Froggy's is where food, friends, and family come together, especially for game day. Open every day at 11 a.m. with the best daily specials around. Follow them on Facebook for the latest happenings and upcoming events. It's always hoppin' at Froggy's.
Lake State Repair in Rush City performs all types of repairs and maintenance services for your truck and trailers, including Class 8 trucks and trailers. When looking for a local company with friendly staff that goes above and beyond to help you, it's going to be Lake State Repair in Rush City. They also can do your annual DOT inspections. So what are you waiting for? Get that repair done with Lake State Repair. Call them at 320-358-3195. Like them on Facebook today, Lake State Repair.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
When something is important to you, you'll do anything to make sure it's protected. You want someone you know, someone you trust to help you take care of it. That's why you need to work with Pine Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. With over 50 years combined experience, let the experts at Pine Insurance Agency help you protect what's important, whether it's your home, car, farm, insurance, or loved ones. Call them today to set up a free, no-obligation quote. Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Pine Insurance Agency, located in a Northridge Center in Pine City.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health is the leading provider of healthcare in East Central Minnesota, offering services to Mora, Pine City, Hinckley, and the surrounding communities. We have the always welcoming care you've come to expect, close to home, with cutting-edge technology and multitude of specialty services, so you can receive the medical care you need when you need it. Live life well with Wellia Health. WelliaHealth.org.
Back here inside Hinckley-Finlayson High School in Hinckley, Minnesota. We're just about set for action here between these two teams. The Wrenshall Wrens visiting against the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Both teams taking the court. Tonight, Wrenshall only able to bring 8 with them tonight. Hinckley-Finlayson has a full roster. We have 9 seniors out here tonight. And trying to get their starting 6 here for you. Looks like it'll be Bella Brandt, Gemma Lenzen, also Riley Krieger on the front line. Then back, it's going to be Maddie Churchill, the libero, Kendra Bevins. And on the side that I cannot see is blocked by the judges' ladder here. Looks like number 7, Anna Degerstrom. So we're just about set to get underway here in Hinckley. And the serve is away, dug up by Degerstrom. And then hit on over by Lenzen, dug up by the Wrenshall Wrens. And then hit on over, dug up by Degerstrom, and it just gets past Bevins. And Wrenshall will score first. 1-0. Give credit for that one to Jordan Harvey, number 7 out there for Wrenshall. She's a senior. One of 4 seniors tonight. And back to serve. That is number 10. Janae Shodine. Serve is dug up by the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Hit on over by Lenzen. Dug up here by the Wrens. Hit back over to the libero Bevins. Dug up there by Krieger. Then hit on over there by Lenzen once again. And Wrenshall will hit it back over on the third hit. Dug up here by Churchill. And now looking for the kill is Bella Brandt. And it's just a tad long. And that point will go to the Wrens as the Jaguars trail 2-0. Janae Shodine back to serve, a junior here for the Wrens. Her serve is up, and it's over. Dug up there by Degerstrom. And Degerstrom will push it across, and it's going to get down. Actually, I think getting that one was possibly even Riley Krieger, who pushed it across. Again, they are right at that corner, right by where the judges' stand is, and just hard to tell when they get behind there the number. Meanwhile, Degerstrom checks out. Sydney Krieger in for her. She'll be back to serve. The serve is up and over. as the Jaguars trail 2-1. Wrenshall with the dig, looking for the kill, and it is long, and that's going to be out, and a point for Hinckley-Finlayson, and they have tied things up at 2. Scores tied at 2 as Sydney Krieger back to serve here for Hinckley-Finlayson. Krieger with the serve. It's up and just over the net. A diving dig there from Wrenshall, and it gets over the net. Dug up, though, by the Jaguars, and that kill might just be a bit long from Lenzen. Is it? No. They're going to say it touched, and Lenzen, give her credit for the kill. It's 3-2. Jaguars with the lead. Lenzen with the kills. Sydney Krieger back to serve. The serve is over. Dug up here by Wrenshall. And then hit on over by a Wren. Looking for the kill on the other side. That is Riley Krieger. Dug up, though, by Wrenshall. Dug up on the other side by Hinckley-Finlayson. That's Bevins. And now pushed across there by Lenzen. Dug up once again by the Wrens. It's blocked and then hit back on the other side by Krieger to the Wrens. And they'll hit it over. Bevins with the dig. And then hit across, and somehow the Wrens are able to get it up and over the head of, I believe it was Riley Krieger, it was. And it gets down for a point. Wrenshall will tie things back up at 3. Now back to serve for Wrenshall is Lacey Lakander, a senior. Her serve is up and into the net. And the Jaguars will get a point back there. They lead once again 4-3. And Bella Brandt is back to serve now for the Jaguars. Brandt's serve is over. It's going to be dug up by the Wrens. Hit on over and blocked right at the net there. Give credit to Lenzen for that block, and then blocked again at the net. Lenzen is right there along with Riley Krieger. And that one's down. Jaguars get a point, 5-3. Early in set number 1. Hinckley-Finlayson with the lead. Student section over there. Got what presumably some of the football players in their jerseys. As the serve is over, dug up by Wrenshall. They are a little behind on that one, but they get it over. And then it's hit over. Oh, I thought it was a little bit long, but they're going to say it just got a piece of the court in bounds. Down for a point for Wrenshall. And now to serve for the Wrens is Hannah Perthree. She's back to serve. It is up and it is over. Diving dig there from Brandt and then hit on over by Riley Krieger. Wrenshall has it back. It is at the net. Hit over, and that's down. Bevins and Brandt looked at it, but it's going to go down in bounds. And that is another point for Wrenshall, and they have tied things up at 5. Ball gets back in. It's a slow roller. And Hannah Perthree. Junior for Wrenshall. We'll get this one. It's dug up by Bevins, and it just goes off of her fingertips backwards out of bounds. And that's a point for Wrenshall. They lead 6-5. It's a tough one for Bevins, just trying to dig it up. No way to get her really fists under it. She had to go with her hands, and this time it's going to be dug up by Brandt. And Brandt did not realize where Bevins was. Bevins wanted to go and get that one and dig it up and keep it alive, but unfortunately ran into Brandt, and that's going to get down for a point for Wrenshall. They lead 7-5. That's a tough one there. Can't really blame either of them. They're going after the ball, doing their job. This one's going to be dug up by Brandt. It goes to the front of the line there to Krieger, and then it's hit on, just into the net from Churchill. It's going to be another point here for the Wrens as they lead 8-5. The serve is over. Dug up there. And then hit across by Riley Krieger. Dug up, though, by the Wrens, and they'll hit it. Trying to hit it across was Emily Nelson, but it goes funky off of her hand, and she does not get enough power on it. It falls on the Wrenshall side, and Hinckley-Finlayson gets a point back. They trail 8-6. Checking in for the first time tonight will be Georgia Rice. Again, she is very good at serving the ball. She'll look to continue that here tonight. It's another good, powerful one. Wrenshall digs it up, though, and they get it on over. Going for the dig. I believe that's Brandt. And then looking for the kill on the other side is Maddie Churchill. It's long. And the Jaguars get a point back. The Wrenshall Wrens get a point back there. Jordan Harvey The senior for Wrenshall will be back to serve. As we have to go and find the ball. It looks like it worked its way under the bleachers here. They found it and they're set to serve. And it's Jordan Harvey. Serve is over. And getting a hand on it was Riley Krieger. I don't think she saw her teammate Joey Hopkins back there lining up the dig, and that's going to go off of Krieger's fingertips out of bounds. And Wrenshall will get the point 10-6. Serve is up and over. This time dug up cleanly by Hopkins. And looking to get it over, that is Kennedy Cessna, but it goes into the net. Another point here for Wrenshall. And we're going to get a timeout, it looks like, here by the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Volleyball on WCMP.
Did you know that Franzen Bank and Trust is a Minnesota-owned company? And they're one of the largest community banks around. That's a great combination. As a community bank, they're dedicated to their customers and the communities they serve. You might say they're big enough to help, small enough to care. Last March, they provided $20,000 in grants to 6 different Minnesota communities. They also processed well over 1,700 PPP loans, allowing local small businesses to keep their employees on the payroll during the pandemic. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Back inside Hinckley-Finlayson High School, where the Jaguars, they take the first time out of the first set. They trail 11-6 to the Wrenshall Wrens. Wrens will be back to serve. It is Harvey, a senior, back to serve for Wrenshall. Her team leads 11-6 over the Jaguars. We'll get a couple more things figured out, and the whistle. And we're set to serve. Harvey with the serve. It's over, and back Hopkins gets to it. Keeping it alive is Riley Krieger, and they'll get it over Will Churchill. Wrens will dig it up and hit on over just past the outstretched arms there of a Jaguar, looking to get a block and get a whistle on the Jaguars. Not sure what for, but I guess it's a point for Wrenshall. 12-6, they lead. Serve is over, dug up by Hinckley-Finlayson. And Churchill will just push it across the net. This one is dug up and back and kept alive for a moment by Bella Brandt on the dive. But that's just too far out of any of her teammates' reach. Out of bounds, and it is down. And another point for Wrenshall. They lead 13-6. Serve is over from Harvey. This one's dug up cleanly by Hopkins. Yeah, maybe not so clean as I thought. It looked like it was going to go right back to the middle of the line there, but it goes into the bleachers on that far side, and that's another point here for Wrenshall. They lead 14-6. Serve is over. That's a tough serve, and it gets over the net. Oh, and off of the dig. It goes right into the net from Hopkins. Sydney Krieger tried to dig it up off of the bounce into the net, but it will find its way down to the court. Wrens with a 15-6 lead over Hinckley-Finlayson. The serve is over, and Brandt with the dig. Getting it over is Churchill. Wrens with the dig, looking to get it over the net. It's into the net. But there were Riley Krieger and Kennedy Cessna. And they'll get a point back, 15-7. Sydney Krieger checks out, and in for her is Anna Degerstrom. Back to serve is Riley Krieger. Your serve is up, and it does! Get over the net! It hit the top of the net, and it for sure looked like it was going to drop on their side and be a point for Wrenshall, but it somehow worked its way over the net for a point for Hinckley-Finlayson. This serve is well over the net, dug up by the Wrens. Looking to push it over, but dug up by Riley Krieger. We're going to get a point for Hinckley-Finlayson. It looks like one of the Wrens went under the net a little bit too far across the line. And it's another point for Hinckley-Finlayson, trying to mount the comeback here. They trail 15-9. Again, Riley Krieger back to serve. Her serve is up and over, dug up by the Wrens. They keep it alive and will hit it across. This is kept alive by Brandt. Krieger, and pushing it across is Anna Degerstrom. And we get a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a double hit on Hinckley-Finlayson. And Wrenshall will get one back here. They lead 16-9. Back to serve for Wrenshall is number 6. That is Francesca Klimek. Serve is over, and it's going to get down for a point for Wrenshall after the initial dig by the Jaguars. I didn't see who it was. I was trying to find Francesca on my roster. She's wearing a different jersey number than what I originally thought. She's wearing number 6. Her serve is over. Dug up by Degerstrom, and looking for the kill is Churchill. It's over, dug up by the Wrens. They've got it. It goes over the net, and Churchill will hit it on over, but kept alive by a diving dig from the Wrenshall Wrens, and good placement on that hit from Lacey Lakander, a senior, just right in a spot where the Jaguars weren't in that back near side pocket. It's 18-9, and Lakander with the serve. And looking for the kill on the other side is Kennedy Cessna. It's down. Point for Hinckley-Finlayson, 18-10. And Maddie Churchill is back to serve. The serve is over. Wrens will dig it up. And then they'll hit it on over, dug up by Churchill. It gets to the net. Degerstrom, and looking for the kill is Bella Brandt. It's down, and that's a point. Give Bella Brandt credit on that one. That's a beautiful volley and a beautiful set to her as she squared that one up for the kill. Maddie Churchill again with the serve, a senior. That was just over the net, and I don't think Hannah Perthree was expecting that one to make it over. She stuck her hands out there. Again, it just didn't look like she was expecting that one to get over the net and come at her. Either way, it's a point for Hinckley-Finlayson, who trails 18-12. Churchill with the serve. It's over, dug up. Tough dig there from Wrenshall, and they will get it across. It's tipped at the net initially, and Riley Krieger keeps it alive, but they were trailing after it that whole way. Maddie Churchill tried to get it, but just too far out of the reach for anybody, and Wrenshall gets another point. Keely Bergman checks in for Emily Nelson. Bergman, a freshman, and she is back to serve for Wrenshall. Her serve is into the net. 19-13. Wrens lead over the Jaguars, but it'll be the Jaguars who will be serving. Joey Hopkins. Looks like she's going to check out for Gemma Lenzen. Lenzen, again, a senior. One of 9 on the roster here this evening. And checking in now is Chloe Rice for Kennedy Cessna. Chloe Rice will be back to serve for Hinckley-Finlayson. Rice, the serve is over and diving for it on the Wrens, and then tipped on over across the net, but Degerstrom is right there and ready. Wrenshall with the dive, but just unable to get enough on it to keep it alive, and that's point for Hinckley-Finlayson. Chloe Rice doing a good job serving, just like Georgia. Wrenshall nearly did not catch up to that one. This one, she takes a little bit off, just as tough to go after it for the Wrens, as I'm sure they were expecting a tough one, but dug up here by the Jaguars. Bella Brandt looking for the kill, and she'll get it. Francesca Klimek. She looks like she's frustrated with herself on that one. Maybe thought she had a better angle on it than she did. Chloe Rice again, back to serve. Serve is over, dug up by the Wrens. It's getting near the net, and they'll hit it over, but it's well long, and that is another point for Hinckley-Finlayson. 16-19, they trail. Rice's serve is over, dug up by Wrenshall. And on the third hit, they'll look to get it over. I think it was initially tipped at the net, and then, oh, did that get across? No. Nice job there to keep up with it by the Jaguars. Bella Brandt got the final hit on it as it was traveling out of bounds, but it went around behind that pole on the net, and that is out of bounds, and point for Wrenshall. And to serve, did not see who got the serve, but the Jaguars keep it alive for a moment, but that's 3 hits. They're unable to get it, and it's 21-16. believe that is 10. That's Janae Shodin to serve, and it is over. Catching up with it is Degerstrom. Then the Wrens have it on their side, pushing it across, and I think Degerstrom did get the dig, and I think we're going to see a point for Hinckley-Finlayson, maybe? Yes, we are. So not sure what the whistle's for, but someone on Wrenshall's side did something they were not supposed to. Degerstrom checks out, Sydney Krieger checks in, and she'll go back to serve for Hinckley-Finlayson. Her serve is up, and it is over, just over the net. My goodness, I'm surprised that one didn't clip the net. Then it's pushed on over, kept alive here by the Jaguars. Bella Brandt looking to square it up for the kill, and just a tad long from Brandt as it's out of bounds, and Wrenshall will get the point, 22-17. Lacey Lakander back to serve. Another senior for Wrenshall. Her serve is over. Oh, doing the splits is Churchill to get that one, and then pushing it across the net. Nope, not quite. It falls right before it reaches the net from Riley Krieger. Can't get enough on it. Churchill, she literally, I don't know if you could see it on camera, literally did the splits to go down and get that one. I know if I was out there and I did that, I definitely would have not only tore my pants, definitely would have tore something, all my muscles in my legs for sure, maybe even my back. I would have dislocated a hip or two. Just wouldn't have been pretty, but she's a skilled athlete and she's able to do that. Very impressive, and doing whatever she can to keep that ball alive for her team, as the Jaguars will call a timeout after that point goes for the Wrenshall Wrens. Hinckley-Finlayson trails 23-17 here in the first set of what could be 3 or what could be 5. You never say a set is over before it's over, because there have been plenty of times where a team has been at set point and the other team has come back to tie it at 24, and then they take 2 points with ease and then they win the set. Seen it plenty of times. Seen it happen in a couple of games I've done this year, so can never say a set is over before it concludes, so this set could still have a ways to go. The serve here from Lacey Lakander is into the net, and just like that, Hinckley-Finlayson gets a point back, so here we go. Back to serve is Bella Brandt for the Jags. It's up, and it's over. Diving dig by Wrenshall. They'll get it over on the third hit. Dug up there by Brandt, and looking for the kill. That's Linson. That's down in between two Wrenshall Wrens. Point Hinckley-Finlayson, 23-19. Bella Brandt awaiting the ball as it gets rolled to her. She kicks it up with her toe. Bounces it, and here's the serve. Dug up by the Wrens, and on the third hit, they will get it over. Is that out? Is it in? What is it? No, it's out. Hinckley-Finlayson will get the point. It's 23-20. Jaguars looking to mount the comeback here. Brandt with the serve. It's over. Wrenshall with the dig. And then hit. No, it's into the net. Hit into the net by Jordan Harvey. And Hinckley-Finlayson, 23-21, they trail. Bella Brandt to serve. She starts past the what would be basketball boundary. Serve is over, dug up by the Wrens. They keep it alive. That was a soft hit, but kept alive here. And then hit on over by, can't see the number, that's Churchill. And Wrens will get it back across. Dug up, Riley Krieger. And then hit on over by, nope, that one's short from Bevins. Point for Wrenshall, set point for the Wrens, 24-21, but you just seen Hinckley-Finlayson go on a 4-point tear there. So certainly set is not over by any means. Bergman checks out and Nelson checks in for the Wrens. Back to serve is Hannah Perthree. Dug up off the serve by Hinckley-Finlayson. And Churchill looking for the kill. Oh, that's a tough one to go and dig. But the Wrenshall Wrens keep it alive, somehow getting it over. Give them credit. Bevins with a tough dig, and that one's going to go out of bounds. And the Wrens will win the first set 25-21. So the first set goes the way of the Wrenshall Wrens. Good outing here in the first set from both teams. Hinckley-Finlayson, man, they were on the comeback trail there a couple of times, especially here after their timeout. They won 4 straight points before Wrenshall would score their next point. It looked like the Jaguars were bound to make that comeback and bound to take this set, but this set goes away the Wrens. We've got plenty more to go, though, for both of these teams. It's just one set. We have plenty more ahead of us. And while we're in this break here, in between sets, we will take a commercial break ourselves and hear a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Volleyball on 100.9 FM, WCMP.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas, when you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
To say we're having a hot summer is an understatement. Some days have been fry an egg on cement hot. Is your air conditioning keeping up? If it's time to think about a new AC, Aquarius Home Services has great summer specials on new air conditioning systems starting as low as $45 per month. From repairs to replacement, you'll enjoy respectful, on-time professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. Worry-free AC is just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Back inside Hinckley-Finlayson High School, Wrenshall is ready to get this second set underway. Hinckley-Finlayson still getting their final words of encouragement and maybe a couple of extra strategies to go about. Sitting at about 57 degrees outside. Inside, we're at about a nice 70, maybe 72. Looks like we got some more rain coming here tonight, starting at about 9 o'clock. Then for the rest of the week, it's going to be more like fall weather as fall starts officially on Wednesday. And that Wednesday forecast looks like it's going to be a clear day, 68 degrees, so not a bad day. But I look at the lows for the overnight, and man, 39s, I don't know if I'm ready to come to grips with the 30s yet. Either way, in this game, Sydney Krieger will start off set number 2 with the serve. Wrenshall digs it up, but back across here. Churchill with the dig for Hinckley-Finlayson. And Lenzen looking for the kill, blocked at the net, but the Wrenshall Wrens keep it alive. And then Riley Krieger with the dig, and she's going to look for the kill on her side. Dug up by the Wrens. Hit across. Bevins will keep it alive. Krieger, and then hit across by Lenzen. It's back and off of the fingertips of Keely Bergman. And the first points of set number 2 go the way of the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Of course, it's Sydney Krieger back to serve. Her serve is up and over, dug up here by the Wrens. They'll get it across, blocked at the net. Krieger and Lenzen right there to block that one. Another point for the Jaguars. Krieger with the serve. That's Sydney Krieger. Oh, and a miscommunication there, as it looks like they had one of their players diving, the other one hit it, and it's going to be an ace for Krieger. So Krieger again with the serve. This one just gets over the net, and it's out of bounds. Another ace for Sydney Krieger. 4-0 they lead in set number 2. Serve is over. Another diving dig for the Wrens, but this time maybe looking to keep it alive. They do. Dug up by Brandt to Sydney Krieger to Gemma Lenzen. A diving dig for the Wrens is kept alive, and then Lenzen again hits it on the Wrens side. They keep it alive, now hit across. That's Bella Brandt to Krieger. And it's Bella Brandt again, this time kept alive by the Wrens. Bella Brandt will keep it alive. Now Churchill, and Bella Brandt will keep it alive on the Hinckley-Finlayson side, and that'll be down on the opposite side. Point for Hinckley-Finlayson, and they lead 5-0 early in set number 2, and it looks like the Wrens will call a timeout early in set number 2. So the Jaguars out to an early 5-0 lead over Wrenshall here in the second set. Set number 1, again, went the way of the Wrens, 25-21, so they lead 1-0, but again, plenty more action to go here tonight. Could be in for 2 more sets if the Wrenshall Wrens win 2 more. Could be in for 3 more if Hinckley-Finlayson sweeps the next 3. Or it could be in for 4 more if we go back and forth. If Hinckley wins this one, Wrenshall wins the next, Hinckley, and then we could be set for a 5th set. So we still have plenty of action to go here tonight. Krieger again back to serve. It's Sydney Krieger, the sophomore. Her serve's over. It's dug up, and the Wrens will get it over the net. It's Riley Krieger with the dig, and Gemma Lenzen looking for the kill. That's in there! Another point for the Jaguars. Wrens have to go back and get the ball. They'll roll it on down to Sydney Krieger. Her serve is up and over. Oh, it's up on the biceps of a Wren, but they'll manage to get it over. Lenzen with the initial dig. Sydney Krieger will get it across. It's blocked at the net initially by Janae Shodin, but she has to hit it twice, once after the block, and it goes awry, and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars with a 7-0 lead. Sydney Krieger with the serve. It is up. It's over. Wrens with the dig. They'll just hit it across. Nice dig, though, from Maddie Churchill to Bella Brandt. And, just dug up, but it's going to go towards the scorer's table. And Hinckley-Finlayson extends their lead 8-0. 8-0, Sydney Krieger back to serve. It's up, and it is over. Wrens with the dig. It's at the net, trying to hit it over. Kept alive by Brandt, and then pushed across here by Sydney Krieger. Wrens looking for the kill, and just out of the reach of the Jaguars. And that will be the first point here for the Wrens in set number 2. 8-1 they trail, and Janae Shodin back to serve. Her serve is over. Bevins with the diving dig, pushed across by Sydney Krieger. And the Wrens have it, and they hit it over on the third hit. Sydney Krieger and Lenzen with the kill! Gemma Lenzen squares that one up. Really didn't get a whole lot of power behind it because she had her right arm in the air, kind of just waiting for that ball to come down. She hit it with the palm of her hand and used all the muscle in her hand to get that one down. Kill for Lenzen. Now Bella Brandt back to serve here for Hinckley-Finlayson. Her serve is over. Dug up by the Wrens. Third hit is across. Dug up by Sydney Krieger to Riley Krieger. And now Maddie Churchill. That one's a bit long. It sails on her, and that's a point for Wrenshall, 9-2. Lacey Lacander with the serve. Dug up and right back across to the Wrens side. They'll get it over, and 2 Jaguars go after it, but they get it up, and it's over the net on the hit from Brandt. Wrens keep it alive, back over. And Gemma Lenzen again looking for a kill. She gets it. She doesn't even have to hit this one too hard. She just kind of taps it over with all 5 fingers. Just taps it. Nice tap there from Lenzen. Her and Georgia Rice will get ready to substitute. Having some encouraging words with each other as Georgia Rice gets out there and set to serve. Georgia and Chloe Rice have been really good at serving for these Jaguars here tonight. Georgia looks to continue that trend. Serve is over, dug up by the Wrens, and now it's back over for the Jaguars. Then pushed across by Sydney Krieger. Wrens have it. On the third hit, they'll look for the kill. Dug up by Georgia Rice, though. She's right in position. And now it is Riley Krieger who taps it over. And Jaguars will gain another point, 11-2. Smart move there by Riley Krieger. She could have hit it hard into the teeth of the defense, but she just taps it over. Saw where there was an opening and pushed the ball there. Georgia Rice. Serve is over. Dug up by the Wrens. And across the net with the dig there. And it's on the other side. Blocked at the net. Maddie Churchill with the attempted kill. The Wrens will get it across. Jaguars with the dig. Riley Krieger looking for a kill. And the Wrens get to it in time. And third hit. Does it get over? It does. Georgia Rice with the dig. Sydney Krieger keeps it alive. Churchill looking for the kill. Kept alive for a moment. Then it's going to touch. Point for Hinckley-Finlayson. 12-2 they lead. (12-2), Jaguars lead. Georgia Rice getting set for another serve. Her serve is, this one's into the net. So exciting watching the Rice's serve. They can go any of which way. They put so much spin on it. They can put it anywhere they want or need to. Just very good at serving. Not just serving, though. They're very good at volleyball. I want to make sure that I'm not just saying they're just good at serving. They're very good at volleyball in general. Hannah Perthree with the serve dug up here by the Jaguars, and it is Maddie Churchill. I think Wrenshall tipped it. Yes, they did. They did. That one went long from Churchill, but it was definitely tipped at the net by a Wren. And 13-3, Jaguars extend their lead. Riley Krieger back to serve now for the Jaguars. Riley Krieger's serve is over. Dug up by the Wrens. It gets on top of her a little too much, and they can't keep up with it. Hinckley-Finlayson 14-3. Riley Krieger to serve. It's up and over. It's a tough dig. It doesn't get over the net. It goes to the net. Looked like it might get over, but it hits the net. Rolls down for another point for the Jaguars. 15-3. Riley Krieger with the serve. It's over. Wrenshall gets the dig. And they'll look to get it over. They do. Dug up. And now Maddie Churchill again looking for a kill. Wrens keep it alive. And then pushed across with the dig is Bella Brandt. And then hit across there by Kennedy Cessna. It's going to go long, out of bounds on the dig from Wrenshall. They get 16-3 now for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Riley Krieger to serve. It's up, it's over. Wrenshall with the dig. And they'll hit it across on the third. Kennedy Cessna looking for the kill. It's blocked initially by the Wrens, and then the dig goes under the net. Another point here for Wrenshall. Riley Krieger, another serve. This one's over. The dig gets over the net, and with the kill on the other side is Anna Degerstrom. Anna Degerstrom, right place, right time. Just stuck her left arm up and got that one to fall. Riley Krieger, another serve over. This one gets near the net, but kept alive. They'll trying to push it across. Goes into the net. That's going to be 4 hits. 19-3, Hinckley-Finlayson. Riley Krieger, boom. It is over. And it's going to be dug up, but out of bounds, a little too strong on the dig. Frustration there from Lacey Lacander. Riley Krieger, 20-3 serve. A diving dig kept alive by the Wrens. And hit, that one is awkwardly hit by Hannah Perthree. That one looked like she did not square it up cleanly. That's unfortunate. Checking in for the first time tonight will be Carly Stelter. Carly Stelter, number 17. And then after that, the Wrenshall Wrens will call a timeout. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Volleyball on 100.9 FM, WCMP.
Who remembers the Awesome Burger? It's back at your favorite A&W family restaurant in Pine City. A 1/3 pound bacon double cheeseburger topped with American cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and topped with our awesome crunchy golden brown onion rings. Make it a combo with hot seasoned french fries and a drink. Don't forget to top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer all in a frosty mug. Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W family restaurant in Pine City.
Student check section getting riled up there for Hinckley-Finlayson. And they're to their feet again as Riley Krieger and the Jaguars come back out with a 21-3 lead over the Wrenshall Wrens. Getting some final words in before Riley Krieger gets the ball. She's set to serve. It's over. And the Wrens get the dig. They keep it alive. They're going to have a tough time getting this one over, but they do. Nice job by them. Stelter with the dig. Riley Krieger, and then it'll be hit on over by Degerstrom, and it's going to be down for a point. Degerstrom, give her credit for that point, 22-3. Riley Krieger with the serve, it's over. Dug up by the Wrens. And hit across. That one's dug up there by Joey Hopkins. And looking for the kill, that was Degerstrom, but this time it's kept alive by Wrenshall. And the Jaguars will keep it alive. Maddie Churchill pushes it over. It works its way over a Wrenshall head. Down for a point, 23-20, or 23-3. 23-3. I promise. Wrenshall did not automatically just get 17 points out of nowhere. Kenna Johnson will check in here for Kennedy Cessna, as Riley Krieger is back to serve, 23-3. Serve is over. It's dug up by Wrenshall. They'll hit it across. And getting it across is Hinckley-Finlayson, and that's going to go into the stands from Maddie Churchill. 24-3, set point. Riley Krieger looking to finish it off here in set number 2. Set point, serve is dug up by the Wrens and hit across. Dug up though by Hopkins, and looking for the kill is Churchill. Going down to the court for it out of the Wrens, but they'll hit it back across. Churchill with the dig. And, trying to get it over is Degerstrom. She had to go down. But that one's not going to get over the net. It's 24-4. We'll be at set point for the next 20 if Wrenshall is able to do that. Seen it before. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Jordan Harvey with the serve. This one's over. Dug up by Stelter. To Riley Krieger, and looking for the kills. Anna Degerstrom. Wrens, they'll keep up with it and get it across. Stelter looking for the kill. Wrens keep it alive. This one's at the net, hit on over. Stelter again with another dig. And again, hit across here by Kenna Johnson. Wrens with the dig, they keep it alive. Third hit, it is over. Dug up there by Joey Hopkins. Churchill pushes it across. We get a whistle. We get a whistle, not sure of the call. I think I've seen the judge there on the stand put up 2. And usually that means it's a double hit. Stelter with the dig. And then miscommunication there on the Jaguars side. As that one falls, and it's 24-6. Jaguars still with a huge lead. As the serve is over, Stelter with the dig. 2 Jaguars go after it, and now trying to get it over is Degerstrom. She gets it over at an awkward angle, but she still gets it over. Degerstrom watches that one. That one's going to get down. 25-6 is going to be the final here in set number 2. Wow. What a dominant set there for the Jaguars of Hinckley-Finlayson. They had that one from the get-go. Right from the first serve, I think, seems like forever ago that they had that first serve and they scored, I think it was 6 or 7, maybe even 8 straight points to get out to their lead that they had. Then Wrenshall would get one back, but then it would go right back to the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Georgia Rice, she would get a couple of serves, and before Wrenshall would be able to score a point back, and then it was Riley Krieger who would score the majority of those points there in the second set. I shouldn't say score the majority of the points, rather. I should say she was serving the majority of the time and helped her team get those points there in that set as they won set number 2, 25-6. And we are tied at 1 set apiece here in Hinckley between the Jaguars and the Wrens. You're listening to Volleyball on WCMP.
A Lennox heat pump from Dale's Heating and Appliance is the perfect solution to your summer cooling and spring or fall heating needs. With rebates up to $1,250 from East Central Energy, now is the best time to have the energy experts from Dale's install a Lennox heat pump in your home. Visit the showroom in downtown Pine City or online at dalesheatingandappliance.com and ask about rebates from East Central Energy today. Dale's Heating and Appliance, where consistent comfort is key.
Summer is winding down, but you're likely busier than ever. At Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, it's about making life easier, better, with great water. Whether it's city or well, say goodbye to hard water and orange rust stains. Enjoy spotless dishes, fluffy laundry, and purified drinking water, all by using zero electricity and on-demand efficiency. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. Schedule your free water analysis today at ConnecticutMN.com.
Lake State Repair in Rush City performs all types of repairs and maintenance services for your truck and trailers, including Class 8 trucks and trailers. When looking for a local company with friendly staff that goes above and beyond to help you, it's going to be Lake State Repair in Rush City. They also can do your annual DOT inspections. So what are you waiting for? Get that repair done with Lake State Repair. Call them at 320-358-3195. Like them on Facebook today, Lake State Repair.
Back inside Hinckley-Finlayson High School, we're set for the third set. I keep telling myself I'll say we're ready for the third set instead of set for set. It sounds a little weird when you say we're set for set 3 or set for set 2. Just a mental note I'm going to make out loud. Serve for the Wrens is over, dug up by Hinckley-Finlayson, and looking for the kill. There's Anna Diggerstrom, and she'll get it as it goes off of a Wren out of bounds. 1-0. Anna Diggerstrom will check out. Sydney Krieger will check in. And Sydney Krieger will be back to serve. Her serve is over. Dug up by the Wrens. And hitting it across. Bevins with the dig. And it's Lenzen looking for the kill. That's in there. Beautiful placement on that one from Lenzen. Right where the defenders weren't. I mean, it just was right behind them and beside one of the other ones, but just out of their reach enough to where diving for it really wouldn't have made a difference. Sydney Krieger with the serve. Dug up, and oh, that one, just the wrong hand placement from Bergman as she went to push it up, but instead pushed it right down to the court. 3-0. Hinckley-Finlayson. Serve is over, dug up by Bergman. Oh, and nearly a miscommunication. And the Wrens, oh, they get this one over. Good job by them, good hustle. And pushed across here by Riley Krieger. Dug up, though, by the Wrens. It's over. No, it's now over the net. And the Jaguars will take it up. Pushed across by Maddie Churchill. At the net. And it's long. That's... Oh, they're going to say that one was in. That one looked long from where I'm standing. But a point for the Wrens as Lacey Lacander is back to serve. Her serve is over. 2 Jags go after it, but it's up nonetheless. And Riley Krieger with the dig. This one gets over the Wrens with the initial dig, but it goes well out of bounds, and teammates for Lacander cannot catch up to it. And it's 4-1. Bella Brandt back to serve now for the Jaguars. Her serve, oh my goodness, just over the net on a line drive, and the Wrens get the dig. Brandt with the dig now on their side, and Gemma Lenzen hits it over Give her credit for helping them get that point, 5-1. Bella Brandt with the serve, and it's going to go up on Lakander, up to her biceps, nearly her shoulder. And it's going to go out of bounds, and they lead 6-1, and the Wrenshall Wrens will call their first timeout of set number 3. We're tied at 1 set apiece between these two teams. 1-1 as the Wrenshall Wrens, they took set number 1, 25-21, but set number 2 was taken easily by the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, 25-6. A really dominant set there from the Jaguars, and they look to do that again here. That first set looked like the Jaguars were about to mount the comeback. Their comeback fell just short. But they're on a roll here from set number 2, and now in this set, it's Bella Brandt is ready to serve, and her serve is over. And this one again going to go up to the biceps of a Wrenshall player, out of bounds, 7-1. Bella Brandt will dribble the ball. She'll throw it up here, and again, it's dug up. This time going near the boundary line, but kept alive by the Wrens. Sydney Krieger and now Gemma Lenzen. Oh, this one's going to go up past the scoreboard there. Should probably go run and get that one, but I will not have time, as it is 8-1 now for Hinckley-Finlayson. Bella Brandt with the serve. This one, wow, it gets over the net and absolutely takes a dive. A diving dig there from the Wrenshall Wrens, pushes it up towards the net, but unable to keep up with it as the dig goes under the net, and Jaguars now lead 9-1. Bella Brandt, another serve that just gets down. Ace for Bella Brandt. 10-1. She's got some sort of spin or something she puts on that to where when it gets over the net, I mean, it just takes an absolute nosedive. And another ace for Bella Brandt. 2 in a row. And looks like we might get another timeout here by the Wrenshall Wrens. The Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars lead 11-1, and the sets are tied at 1 apiece here in set number 3. Wrenshall, that will be their last timeout here of the third set, as it is 11-1. And Jaguars firmly in control of this third set, much like they were in the second set. Plenty of room for them to keep on moving up and keep on scoring. They're out of the timeout, ready to go. Wrenshall going to use more of the clock that is left. And they'll break their huddle and get back out to the court. We'll get a quick substitution on their side. As Emily Nelson is out on the floor for Keely Bergman. And Bella Brandt is back to serve. Bella Brandt looking for 3 aces in a row. Won't happen this time, and the hit is over. Dug up by the Jaguars, and Gemma Lenzen will just tap it over. This time it's kept alive by the Wrenshall Wrens. And blocked at the net, kept alive here. Lenzen and Riley Krieger looking for the kill, kept alive by Wrenshall. Nice job keeping it alive. That's going to be 1 hit too many. And another point for Hinckley-Finlayson, 12-1. They lead. Brandt with the serve. It is up and over. Again, I mean, it's like it hits a wall when it gets over the net. Bella Brandt with the nice dig, and then not being able to catch up to it that time was Riley Krieger. Brandt, I mean, that was just such a nice serve that she had. It literally got over the net, and as soon as it got over the net, it absolutely dove like it had a GPS tracker on to the court as soon as it got over the net. The serve from Wrenshall is over, dug up by Hinckley-Finlayson. Bevens will keep it alive, and Sydney Krieger will get it across. Friends with the dig. Jaguars on their side keep it alive. Maddie Churchill with the kill, 13-2 now the lead. It's Georgia Rice. Ref's got to get the substitution down in her notepad there, and Rice is back to serve. Serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by the Wrens and hit across. Dug up by Sydney Krieger. And Maddie Churchill again looking for the kill. Dug up nicely by the Wrens, but the Jaguars, they'll keep it alive here on their side. Churchill with another chance for the kill, but Wrens are right there. And Riley Krieger has to dive backwards for this one. Georgia Rice will hit it over. Wrens are there to keep this one alive, and with the hit into the net. That'll make it 14-2. Lekander gets that one into the net, and Georgia Rice to serve again. Serve is over. Wrenshall with the dig. Third hit will get it across. Diving for it was a Jaguar, and I believe that was, can't see the number. Wrenshall now has it, and that hit is into the net from Emily Nelson, 15-2. With the dig there was Carly Stelter, the senior. Just want to give her credit as she dove for it. Georgia Rice with the serve. This one is dug up high, and then it gets down, and then just tapped across the net by Wrenshall. And Churchill looking for another kill, but this one is just out of bounds, 15-3. Georgia Rice will check out. And in for her will be Joey Hopkins. To serve on the side of the Wrens is Harvey. This one's dug up by Hopkins off the serve. Riley Krieger. Her kill is dug up by Wrenshall and hit across on the third hit. Stelter with the dig, Sydney Krieger. And now looking for the kill is Kennedy Cessna, but just a little too much juice on that one. It's 15-4. That ball is going to go well past the bleachers, but it looks like we may have someone back there who's able to get Harvey the ball. Their serve is over and well long. Give a point back to the Jaguars, 16-4. And to serve is Riley Krieger. She pretty much closed it out the last time she served in the second set. Maybe she'll do the same here. Her serve, oh, it just gets over the net. Dug up by the Wrens. Now get it across. Hopkins with the dig. And then Degerstrom will just get it over the net. Wrens looking for the kill, and diving for it was Hopkins, but unable to catch up to it. And give a point here to the Wrens, 16-5. Jaguars still with the lead in set number 2. Francesca Klimek will be back to serve for Wrenshall. And her serve is short into the net. 17-5. And Maddie Churchill will go back to serve. Bella Brandt will check back in for Stelter. Maddie Churchill to serve. It is over on the biceps of a Wren, and it goes out of bounds, 18-5 in favor of Hinckley-Finlayson. Churchill throws it up, and the serve is over. Wrens with the dig at the net, trying to just tap it across. They get it across. The Jaguars keep it alive, and then looking for the kill, and that goes up. It hits the scoreboard. Bella Brandt with the tough hit. 19-5. Correct myself, that is the video board over there, so make sure the video board's okay. I can't see it from my angle. Churchill with the serve. And that serve's going to go off of a Wren. It's 20-5, an ace for Churchill. Churchill back to serve. Ball in the air. Serve is over. Wrenshall gets the dig and back across. Churchill with the dig on her side, and pushing it across now is Anna Degerstrom. It will almost get over the net before the Wrens hit it, and looks like we're going to get a point for Hinckley-Finlayson. Looks like Wrenshall player crossed the line. 21-5 for the Jaguars. Churchill again back to serve. Oh, but this one goes into the net. 21-6. Monica Clare will check in for Maddie Churchill. Clary Jr. for the Jaguars. And back to serve is Emily Nelson for the Wrens. Oh, her serve. I think it hit maybe the bottom of her palm, maybe even her wrist. So that one just dove before it even got to the net. 22-6. Jaguars with the lead. And Chloe Rice will check in for Kennedy Cessna. She'll go back to serve. Dribbles it 3 times, and the serve is over. Wrens with the dig, looking to get it across. They do. Hinckley-Finlayson, and now Brandt looking to hit it over. She got her top of her hand on it, but just not enough to get itself over the net. 22-7. And Wrenshall, Jodine with the serve. And Brandt looking for the kill. She'll get it. 23-7 in favor of the Jags. Sydney Krieger for Anna Degerstrom is the substitution. Sydney Krieger will go back to serve. 23-7. In set number 3, we're tied at 1 set apiece. Sydney Krieger with the serve. It's over. Wrens have the dig. 2 hits, 3 hits across. Dug up by Krieger. Oh, and that sets it on a different trajectory than her teammates were hoping. And it's out of bounds, down for a point, 23-8. As now Lacey Lakander back to serve for Wrenshall. Serve is over. Dug up, and then Lenzen with the attempted kill, but it's dug up by the Wrens, and then just too far in front of one of her teammates. And it's set point here for Hinckley-Finlayson, 24-8, as Bella Brandt goes back to serve. Brandt's serve is over, down for an ace. And that will give them the victory in set number 3, 25-8. So the Jaguars now lead 2-1 over the visiting Wrenshall Wrens. And the Jaguars look to make it 2 straight wins. And the Wrenshall Wrens look to stop their 3-game skid. As the Jaguars have taken the last 2 sets. They took set 2, 25-6. They'll take this one 25-8. We'll take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll be set for what could be the 4th and final set here at Hinckley-Finlayson High School in Hinckley, Minnesota. You're listening to Volleyball on WCMP.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron's snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
When something is important to you, you'll do anything to make sure it's protected. You want someone you know, someone you trust to help you take care of it. That's why you need to work with Pine Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. With over 50 years combined experience, let the experts at Pine Insurance Agency help you protect what's important. Whether it's your home, car, farm, insurance, or loved ones, call them today to set up a free, no-obligation quote. Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Pine Insurance Agency, located in a Northridge Center in Pine City.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Getting ready for set number 4. Jaguars took the last 2 in very strong fashion. They lead 2-1 and look to take set 4 and come out of here with a 3-1 victory. But we have to get through this entire set first. Jaguars will start out this set with the serve, and Wrenshall, if I'm them, I'm looking to get the ball back and serve on my side as quickly as possible. Sydney Krieger with the serve. Dug up here by the Wrens. And then they'll hit it across, and it'll be down. So they'll start this set with the first point. And again, with how strong the serves have been from the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, I think this is key for you to get the ball back for your team early. Janae Shodine back to serve. Her serve is over. Dug up by Riley Krieger to Sydney Krieger. Now Gemma Lenzen. And her, she has been good all night there at the front line, right at the net. She has just known where to put it, when, and just has been key on that front line tonight. Ella Brandt to serve here for Hinckley-Finlayson. And just over the net, down for an ace. I myself thought that one was into the net. I did not think it was getting over, so I do not blame Wrenshall there for being behind that one, because it looked like it was going into the net. It did a magic trick. It went through the net. That's all I've got to say. Bella Brandt, that one again just gets over the net. Wrenshall will catch up to it. They'll look to get it across. It's into the net. Another point for the Jaguars. 3-1 they lead. Early in set number 4, they lead 2-1 over the visiting Wrenshall Wrens. Bella Brandt to serve. It's up and it's over. Up on the biceps there of Francesca Klimek. Goes right to the net, drops, and it's 4-1 now for the Jaguars. Bella Brandt with the serve. It's over. Dug up by Wrenshall. And a bunch of Wrens go after it, but they manage to get it across. Gemma Lenzen looking for the kill. That goes off of one Wren, and not able to catch up to it is Klimek, and that is point for Hinckley-Finlayson. 5-1. Brandt with the serve. It is over. Oh, and nearly up on the face of the Wrenshall defender. And then, it gets into the net, but it's dug up by the Jaguars. They do a good job of keeping track of it and getting it over. Now over again from Riley Krieger. Wrenshall has it, and they'll get it over the net themselves. Bevins with the dig to Sydney Krieger. Now it's Riley Krieger looking for the kill. Diving dig from Wrenshall, and they'll keep it alive. Dig from Bella Brandt, and now it's Maddie Churchill with just the tap over the net. Placement is key on that one. 6-1 Jaguars. Churchill, she could have easily swung hard at that one, but she just needed placement. That's all she needed. She just taps it over. Smart job there by Churchill. Bella Brandt. Oh, yep, that went funny. That went funny off of her hand. As she looked like it might have been a little bit painful too. Stelter will check in for Bella Brandt. Looks like Lacey Lakander back to serve. Serve is over. Stelter with the dig to Sydney Krieger, and it's over from Maddie Churchill. That's in. That is in. Man, oh man. The placement on that one, you can't teach it. You can't teach it. That is skill, or as our WCMP morning show host would say, that is God-given talent. Georgia Rice back to serve for the Jaguars. 7-2 they lead. Her serve is, oh my goodness, it hits the net and gets over. It's an ace just because it hits the net. Still has a chance to get over. An ace for Georgia Rice. As long as it gets over. It doesn't matter if it crawls over, if it uses its Spider-Man powers and shoots a web out to get over. As long as it gets over, it counts. Her serve this time won't hit the net, but the Wrens will get the dig, and into the net! On the third hit from Jordan Harvey, it's 9-2. We'll get a substitution, Elizabeth Johnson. We'll see her first time out on the court tonight. She'll come in for Emily Nelson. 9-2. Georgia Rice getting set to serve. It's up and it is over. Wrenshall with it. Third hit is over. Dug up by Stelter. To Sydney Krieger, to Maddie Churchill. Oh, gets it into the net. 9-3. Georgia Rice will check out, and Joey Hopkins will take her place. It's Hannah P3 with the serve, dug up by the Jags. And then hitting it over is Kennedy Cessna. Wrens will get the dig, though, and they'll hit it across on the third hit. It's long, but Joey Hopkins keeps it alive. And, oh, Churchill, she goes all the way. She crouches and gets that one over. And then blocked at the net, kept alive again by Churchill. And Kennedy Cessna with, oh, it didn't touch. Kept alive by Wrenshall. They get it over. Maddie Churchill looking for the kill. Oh, this one's just long. Just long from Churchill. It's 9-4. Johnson checks out. Nelson in for the Wrens. The serve is just over the net. Dug up by Hinckley-Finlayson, Sydney Krieger, and it's Riley Krieger who will get it over. Wrens get the dig, and they'll hit it across. Diving after it's Joey Hopkins, just unable to get to it in time. And that's point for Wrenshall, 9-5. Joey Hopkins with the dig. It gets over the net. Oh, did it? No, it didn't. So Wrenshall, they jumped for the block attempt, but it looked like it got over, but it did not. It fell right at the net and down, and that serve is long. 10-6 now. Hinckley-Finlayson still with the lead. And it'll be Riley Krieger back to serve. Her serve is over. Dug up by Wrenshall, nearing that out of bounds line, but they'll keep it alive. And on the third hit, it goes into the net, 11-6 now. Riley Krieger's serve is over, dug up by Wrenshall. And on the third hit, they'll keep it alive. Stelter with the dig. And then hit across by Degerstrom. Wrenshall keeps it alive. Third hit is just over. Stelter with the dig. And Degerstrom again looking for a kill. This time, Wrenshall is there. It's at the net and long. And that's point for Hinckley-Finlayson. Riley Krieger's serve is over. Dug up by Wrenshall. And the hit, this time dug up by Hopkins. And Degerstrom with the left-handed hit. Dug up. And then hit across. Hopkins again with the dig. And now Cessna with the dig. Oh, keeping it alive. And Hopkins, no. Just not enough on it from Hopkins. I think Cessna was surprised that Krieger kept that one alive as Cessna hit it late, and then it went back, and Hopkins just not able to get enough on it. 12-7. Hinckley-Finlayson still with the lead. The serve is over. Dug up. And Cessna again will look for the kill. Wrenshall so far keeps it alive, and they will get it across. Hopkins to Krieger. Churchill at the net. It was tipped. And this one's kept alive again by Stelter. Degerstrom, left-handed hit. Dug up by the Wrens. And they'll look to get it across. It was blocked at the net initially by Hinckley-Finlayson. Cessna looking for the kill. Oh, she'll get it into the net, though. And it's 12-8. So Wrenshall, they're trying to make the comeback here. Jordan Harvey back to serve. Her serve is up and over. Dug up by Stelter. Oh, and then Krieger just a little bit too quick for her as it goes right into the net. 12-9. Serve is over and it's not Hopkins, that's Stelter again. She dives for it, but unable to keep up with it. 12-2, an ace there for Jordan Harvey. They're making the comeback here, 12-10. Serve is long, out of bounds. Point back for Hinckley-Finlayson. And back to serve will be Maddie Churchill. Bella Brandt will check in. She'll take the place of Stelter. Churchill with the serve. Over, and that's going to go back. No one's going to be able to catch up with it. Give her an ace. Oh, Wrenshall will roll the ball back to her, and it's 14-10. Churchill with the serve. Wrenshall this time will get the dig, and they'll get it across. Churchill will get the dig for the Jaguars. Cessna will tap it over. Down for the kill, 15-10. Churchill gets the ball back, and she's ready to serve. 15-10, it's over. Oh, and then dug up, kept alive, and yeah, no chance for that one as the ball gets to the scorer's table. I don't know what kind of spinning magic you'd have to put on that one to get it back out into play across the net and inside of the poles, but they were unable to do it there with the Wrens. And, oh, just trying to backhand it over was Lacey Lakander, but it goes into the net. That would have been an extremely, wild play, because if that got over, I don't think Hinckley-Finlayson would have had a chance to catch up to it. But unfortunately, it goes right into the net, and a timeout here from Wrenshall. They trail 17-10, Hinckley-Finlayson. Looking to wrap it up here in set 4 as they take barely any time out of that timeout. They're ready to get back out on the court and keep going. Oh, Wrenshall took set 1, 25-21. Then in back-to-back sets, Hinckley-Finlayson won 25-6 and 25-8. Two very, very good sets from them. Very dominant sets. Set 1 was a good one. Hinckley-Finlayson trailed most of that set, but there were many times where they started to mount a comeback, and they were so close on the last one. They scored 4 straight points. It looked like they were about to come back and tie things up, but Wrenshall, they got themselves a point back and were able to close out set number 1. But the story of it is Hinckley-Finlayson leads 2-1 now and is looking for another score. Serve is over, and it's into the net from Wrenshall, and it's another point for Hinckley-Finlayson. 18-10 they lead, and Hinckley-Finlayson looks to grab 7 more points and get a victory. Churchill, serve is over. Wrenshall, they managed to get it over. And Bella Brandt, just long on the kill on that one, 18-11. Brandt, she squared that one up perfectly. Just gave it a little bit too much. Francesca Klimek on the serve, dug up by Churchill, and it gets over the net, but we got a whistle. We get a double hit on a Jaguar. And Klimek is back to serve. Her serve does not get over the net. Looked like it was going to be short, but it looked like it was going to be one of those ones that hits the net and manages to work its way over, and it looked like it was going to be beneficial there for the Wrens, but unfortunately did not do that, and Hinckley-Finlayson will benefit from that as they lead 19-12, and back to serve is Chloe Rice. Her serve is over. Dug up here by Wrenshall. At the net, blocked. And Lenzen and Brandt are there for the block. 20-12. Chloe Rice will go back to serve again. 2-1. The Jaguars lead here in set number 4, 20-12. Oh, is that in? Is it out? Oh, just out. I like the placement on that serve from Chloe Rice. She definitely took something off it. Looked to get it in that front corner of the Wrens because no one was there, and it almost worked, but it went just long and out of bounds. So Wrenshall will get a point back, 20-13, as Elizabeth Johnson will go back to serve here for the Wrens. Her serve is short, and Hinckley-Finlayson, 21-13. Sydney Krieger will check in for Anna Degerstrom, and she will go back to serve. Krieger's serve is over. Oh no, it just hits the net and rolls down. Again, another one of those where it looked like it was going to creep its way over, but just got enough of the net where it falls on their side. And this serve is dug up by the Jaguars. And Riley Krieger looking to absolutely destroy that volleyball. He was going to make them buy a new one, but that one's into the net. 21-15. Wren's serve is over, dug up by Churchill. And Gemma Lenzen at the net. Not enough on it to get it over, and it's 21-16. So Wrenshall not out of it yet. They're right there. They trail by 5. This serve is over. Maddie Churchill with the dig. Sydney Krieger, and now looking for the kill on the other side is Bella Brandt. I'm not sure if that one was blocked at the net or if it just did not get over, but Francesca Klemek was there. 21-17, Wrenshall trying to make a comeback. Serve dug up by Riley Krieger to Sydney Krieger, and Riley Krieger with the hit across. Wrenshall will keep it alive, and they'll get it over. Hinckley-Finlayson, Gemma Lenzen. Almost in a spot where no one was at. And then diving for it there is Churchill. Lenzen again looking for the kill. This one's going to be down. Goes off of Johnson's fist out of bounds. 22-17. 3 points away are the Jaguars. Bella Brandt back to serve for Hinckley-Finlayson. Her serve is up, and it gets over and out of bounds. Another point there for Hinckley-Finlayson. 23-17. Brandt with the serve. And is it in? Yes, an ace for Bella Brandt. And we're at match point, 24-17. That should be, I think, we get a whistle here, and the referees are going to take a moment to talk about something. I think it was about the score. The scoreboard didn't change for a while. It was at 23. It was supposed to be at 24. Judge called a stop to the action just to make sure the scoreboard was right. Scoreboard changes about as soon as he did that. Meanwhile, Bella Brandt with the serve. It's over. Nearly down for an ace. It'll go over the net on the dig for Wrenshall. And Hinckley-Finlayson will get the win here tonight. 3-1 over the Wrenshall Wrens. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, I'll give you the recap of tonight's match, and I'll let you know what's coming up for WCMP broadcasting-wise. Of course, you are listening to Volleyball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
If If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health is the leading provider of healthcare in East Central Minnesota, offering services to Mora, Pine City, Hinckley, and the surrounding communities. We have the always welcoming care you've come to expect close to home, with cutting-edge technology and multitude of specialty services, so you can receive the medical care you need when you need it. Live life well with Wellia Health. WelliaHealth.org.
Welcome back. Hinckley-Finlayson in tonight's game gets the victory over the Wrenshall Wrens 3-1. How did that happen? Well, it started off with Wrenshall claiming the victory in set number 1, 25-21. Wrenshall led most of that set, but Hinckley-Finlayson almost mounted a full comeback there, as after one of the timeouts, the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars scored 4 straight to make it 20-23. And then the Wrenshall Wrens were able to pull away after that to win set 1, 25-21. But in sets 2 and 3, they were a dominant performance there from Hinckley-Finlayson. They won set 2, 25-6, and set 3, 25-8. And man, it looked like they were bound for set number 4 was just going to be a blowout. But give Wrenshall plenty of credit. They came back in that 4th set and were not going to go away easy. They came into that set and said, you know what? We're down, but we're going to make our way back, and we are going to bring this to a set 5. And unfortunately there, it fell short. As Hinckley-Finlayson, again, with the serves, they are so good on serves. It is unbelievable how good they are, as they take set number 4, 25-17, and win 3-1. Looking at what is coming up this week for us, broadcasting-wise, we will have more volleyball tomorrow as Rush City will host Pine. Mille Lacs will host Bram. Then on Thursday, Bram will host Pine City. Mille Lacs will host Spectrum. Then for football action on Friday, Pine City will host Esco. We'll be covering Princeton as they host Malacca. And Mille Lacs will host East Central. For Hinckley-Finlayson this week, they have one more game as they will host East Central tomorrow. And that game will, of course, be played here at Hinckley-Finlayson High School. Well, again, I want to thank all of you who joined in tonight, whether you watched online at WCMPradio.com or listened on 100.9 FM. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Can't do it without them. Can't thank you enough for sponsoring the broadcasts throughout this fall sports season. Thank you so much to all of our fine sponsors. Again, the final here tonight, Hinckley-Finlayson 3-1 over Wrenshall. Be sure to stay tuned to the WCMP Morning Show at 7:45 and 8:45 for your local sports update. For all the sports in the local area, you'll get an update on all of those, including tonight's game. Final one more time from Hinckley-Finlayson High School. The Jaguars 3-1 over the Wrenshall Wrens. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night.